at the booty club, mama. I know you can't be that upset about her calling you a bitch. Bend over and get this $20. Hey loves, Jarae, Milay, the girl from Runaway. We have culture, conversation, and community. In today's video, I am back with a Zeus Network reunion part 2, girl. They are coming out with 17 parts of this reunion. Like, they really dragging it. Like, they're dragging it. Anyway, y'all, let's get right into it. So, Zeus gave us our quick recap like they normally do. They gave us the quick little cute drone overhead shots like they always do, girl. Ain't nothing changed but the day. And the reunion just pretty much picks up where they left off, with CHEEKZ snapping on Grandmama. And she's giving all hand action, she's giving all neck action, okay, and her Joanne's prom dress giving me, you know, Indian, Arabian Prince, Arabian Nights type of vibe. I don't know why she wore that dress, y'all. Her dress does not fit her personality. Like, she was in tennis shoes and basketball shorts the whole time, girl. Like, why didn't you wear something cute that was like more for your personality? And you up there looking like Princess Jasmine, talking like Meek Mill. I don't care. She called me a bitch. She called me a bitch. And I'm just like, girl, all this because of the word bitch from this old lady? Like, you doing all of that? Girl, Security had to hop up for a second because she thought that, you know, they thought that she was going to hit Grandmama. Like, this woman is really older. Like, I don't want to keep calling her old because y'all get what I'm saying, but like, come on, ew. So Joseline finally gets her to sit down and she's like, well, what's going on with all this energy, because I didn't see you do that with any of the other chicks. And she's like, yeah, because none of them disrespected me like that. Nobody disrespected me, and she called me a bitch. And I'm like, oh my god, girl, it's just giving too much. I don't even want to review it. It's exhausting. I'm tired. She said, Grandmama, you know what's up because you asked me how to shake ass and I was showing you how to do it, and you know what's up. And Grandmama tried to deny it, but the other girls, apparently she did ask the girl, you know, to show her how to, you know, shake or how to twerk or whatever the case. She was probably just trying to get them, you know, to engage. But if you watch my other reviews, I said Grandmama was pissed off because she wanted to have that moment to show off her classical pianist training, and the cameras turned on that ass and was looking at the ass, is what happened to me in my opinion. So she got pissed off about it. Grandmama pretty much denied it. You called me a bitch first. You called me a bitch first. And she's like, Grandmama, you know what's up. You know what you did. You know what you did, y'all. The energy she was giving was just so much. It was ill-directed. It was like she was mad at her boyfriend and then like came out to the reunion and now she's pissed off and want to lash out at people. That's what she was giving. Games, she was doing a lot too. Like, yeah, she acting like this because she old and she know we won't put hands on her. Like, Games, where did you come from? CHEEKZ just started wilding. To me, she actually was kind of pulling like a Special K with the screaming.
She do move funny. I can't admit she do move.
And like, you did all that, ma'am. I don't even have nothing else to say, but I'm just so like, like, you are a stripper, y'all. You ever been to the booty club? You all types of bitches and hoes. So like, why are you so mad that this lady called you the B word? I don't get that. You doing it for the cameras, just do it for the cameras. But don't try to make it about her calling you a B when you go take off your clothes every day and get called in. I mean, not all the time. I don't want to say all the time. But if you've ever been to the booty club, they calling you. They're not calling you princess, sweetheart, queen, lovely ma'am, get this money. What's up? She had to get escorted off stage. She starts crying. She reminds me of the girlfriend that you take out, you know what I mean, to have a good time, and she get drunk and can't hold her liquor. She crying about her ex-boyfriend. She want to fight. You trying to grab her out. She go back in the club. That's what she's giving, like, drunk girlfriend that don't know how to hold her Hennessy. Like, yes, very much. And she showed her age. She was just corny. It's no other way to put it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's some people who split down the middle. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about CHEEKZ, because I just think she did the most. You did the absolute most for the absolute least. But apparently Grandmama was commenting on Instagram, and if y'all follow Grandmama on Instagram, she do be trolling. Like, she has 1,000 followers, y'all. You are really pissed off about the fact that this lady with 1,000 followers commented on something? Like, nah. She's going off in the bathroom. She's talking about my life. She knows nothing about my life. All my life I had to fight. Like, girl, we wanted this story back when y'all was at the house. We don't want it right now. And we don't want it on what you doing it to Grandmama, because that's not what we came to do. Like, I'm so frustrated with it. Janisha tried to calm her down, which apparently she won Miss US Virgin Island. And she's a producer at Zeus Network, because I didn't know who she was, but there you go. She was like, you just need to calm down. You're too pretty to be in the bathroom. And the producer came like, Ginger girl, we need you on stage. Like, we'll handle this in a second. Games is back on stage like, so what? Grandma mama's old. I beat my baby daddy's ass. I beat my baby daddy's ass. No, what she said, girl? Baby mamas. She beat her baby's daddy's mamas. So she could have just said my child's grandma, which is ghetto as hell. I'm not editing this either, because girl, I'm tired. And in the process of games, like doing it for the cameras, Mike chimes in like, well, what is she so upset about if it's not true? Like, you just called my brother gay. He not sitting up here mad. And then Chance like, yeah, you know, I'm not mad or whatever the case. He started getting, you know, all puffed up. Like, I ain't mad and want to, you know, smack everybody and this, that, and the third, which is true. Like, what are you so mad about? It's okay. Mangina tried to, you know, chime in because Mangina was standing up. Mangina and BDBs both standing up when she was approaching Grandma Ma. Mangina was like, no, Barbara, because you do be trolling. Yoda looks like the same thing. Like, and she do, yo. I follow her on Instagram. It's so funny. It's like really like an old lady on Instagram. Like, check out her Instagram, y'all, and y'all see what I'm talking about. She did not have to go crazy about that. But apparently Yoda goes on to this story about how I went to go support my friend. I went to the club and I threw a bag at her, and she was underneath the picture commenting about, you know, you need to learn and love and respect yourself and this, that, and the third. So what it was she was upset about the fact that Grandma Ma was coming at the fact that she was a stripper and that's how she supported herself. But CHEEKZ, you've been a stripper, okay? You've been a stripper, and other people who I'm sure is probably closer to you or maybe closer in age, people who you really care about, like, girl, I'm sure they don't agree with it. I'm sure somebody out your circle don't agree with you stripping and you still do it every night. Why are you so pressed on her? You a stripper. You should be used to that. Like, everybody's not going to agree with what you do, but you still go and you get your check. Why is this bothering you so much? If it's all like that, then don't strip. Then stop dancing. Then if you feel like this lady who probably live on the opposite side of the country as you, since you live in LA, is pissed off at the fact that you take off your clothes to get a bag, don't do it then. You don't need to be stripping then, period. Yummy chimes in like, girl, I ain't arguing with no old lady anyway. Which makes me like, that's why I like Yummy, because she just makes the most sense. Like, girl, ain't nobody doing all this for, not even for the cameras. Ain't nobody arguing with no old lady, period. Joseline chimes in, it's like, Grandmama, you seem like the person that throws a ball and hides the hand. I'm like, girl, she meant the statement of, you know, you throw the ball and you hide your hands. I'm saying it just how she said it. Y'all know that statement she said. It was all chopped up wrong, but you know, maybe maybe Grandmama was acting like that a little bit because she was just sitting there. But I think that Grandmama was so confused because she's like, this type of reaction that I'm getting doesn't warrant like all of this. It really didn't. Not to me, not to Grandmama, and I'm sure not to y'all. They kept saying that you called her a bitch first, Grandmama. She kept denying and saying, no, she called me a bitch first, and I already warned her twice. Don't call me that. Now, I can understand an old lady not wanting to be called a B, and I'm not trying to be like on nobody's side, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Like, you 21. You call your friends bitch. Bitch! Like, girl. Grandma did admit to, you know, like bickering back and forth in the comment section. And then, you know, Chance was like, you wasn't right for that. And she was like, yeah, I know. But Grandma was making excuses like, well, they were trying to make fun of me and this, that, and the third. And that's how we were, you know, commenting, you know, back and forth. And Yoda was like, no, wasn't nobody making fun of you. We all supported you, Barbara, when you was tripping and falling and missing your false teeth and all. I was like, ooh, let me stop. Y'all know Yoda was kind of funny with that. She was like, girl, we supported you when you was tripping off the platform. And then Barbara kind of done, but like, yeah, y'all did support me. She's crazy. She's funny. Grandmama said, I shake the hands and I want to be done with it. And, you know, CHEEKZ was coming in from the bathroom. She sat down. She's walking back onto the stage. And she's just like, you know, I don't understand. Joseline was like, she wants to apologize to you so y'all can get back on track. And she's like, well, I don't understand what back on track is. Every time that I post something, she's commenting like, I don't know, just misplaced energy. But Grandma Mom is just standing there with her little stocking. She had on her little belt, getting to the details, Grandma Mom, and she apologizes to her. She gives her a hug, and, you know, she tells her she didn't mean it. CHEEKZ did, you know, come around. She was rubbing her back. She does seem like she's a sweet girl. I don't know what to think of it, because somebody calling me a B is not going to rub me that like, in the context of what it was said, like, you know, I don't know. I don't get it. Like I said, drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all think. The next thing they did was review CHEEKZ, and they did her little, you know, montage or whatever. CHEEKZ is a cute girl, and then they all want to know if her booty is real. They said she did well in the natural beauty challenge, which she did. She had on that nice bathing suit where, like, it looked like a suit, but her whole butt was out. And she got a butt. I gotta say it like that. CHEEKZ got a butt. They all say, yeah, it looks natural, but, you know, you secretly got some work done. Joseline was like, oh, come here, let me touch it. She said, no, you got some BBL in there. I don't think she got some BBL in there. I think that's her natural butt. I really do, though. I don't think that is her. I don't think that that's BBL. I don't. I think that she got a natural high pocket booty. People have it all the time. Like, she got a natural butt. It's not OD. I mean, it's cute. It's a nice booty. Like, what y'all think? Y'all think she got it done secretly? I mean, if she did, she did. But, like, I don't think she's lying. She was very, very, very calm. Like, yeah, no. My butt is, this is all me. I'm all natural. Like, y'all can't believe that people are all natural nowadays. Listen to the world that we live in, girl. Woo. Yummy was like, friend, you got some work done. It's okay. And she was like, you know, it's between you and God. And she was like, and Secrets was like, see, yup, that right there. And then they all tried to get hyped. Like, see, look, she just told you. But I don't think she got work done. I think she got a regular butt. I don't know, what y'all think? Chance was just talking to her about, you know, one more chance or whatever the case. Secrets was just like, I don't know, I guess I should have been more aggressive with you. I am a Leo. Like, girl, I don't feel like no woman should be super aggressive with no man. I don't want no man to want me to be super aggressive. I want to be a lady and feminine and babe. Oh my God, like, I don't want to be aggressive with you. I gotta be aggressive out here in this real world. I want to come home and be a woman with my man. But I'm going off track, girl. Where am I going with this? This is not even like me. Get on track. The next person that they were talking about is Wakanda, and she definitely killed the Natural Beauty Challenge. Wakanda is a natural beauty. It's no other way to flip it or dip it. She's pretty as I don't know what. So here comes Joseline with the breath comments. And I think that, you know, Wakanda handled it as classy as she could. She just pretty much just said, you know, he had the same blunt breath that I had. So, you know, if my breath stank, then so did yours. The way she said it was so funny too. Like, it was so calm. And then she was like, but you said it multiple times. You said it was multiple times. She said, oh no, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. And she was sitting right next to BB. She was sitting right next to BB. And Chance was like, oh no, no, no. That was another set of blunt lips or something like that. She was like, yeah, because you had to wipe your top lip off after she kissed you. Like, ugh, ew. And so Joseline posed a question to BDBs, and she handled it very, very well. It was very cute. She said, you know what, I should have asked you for consent before trying to kiss you. I'm like, preach, sis, catch that shade. I see you right there. But she, not even shade, that's for real. She should have asked for consent, because quiet as it's kept, we all know that Believable is around her circulating, talking about how, you know, things were happening to her low key, that, you know, she didn't consent to. So catch that. They also mentioned Shira, and she was like, you had a problem with Shira. And she was like, I didn't necessarily have a problem with Shira, but you know, she was wearing a hairstyle that was a black hairstyle. And Shira was in the back was like, well, you didn't say that to me though. And you know, she was just like, I didn't have a problem with her. She was just wearing a hairstyle, like a black hairstyle. And we all know that Shira was wearing on Passion Twist, girl. We all know that that was cultural appropriation. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care about, oh, my hair can, no, 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 no. If you think that way, please, please, this is not what you want. Because I don't believe that. Like, it's none of that over here. Nah. Shira chimes in and was like, well, I had them before I even came on the show 6 months prior, which is probably true because we know Shira dates black men. They all like, yeah, Shira like niggas. Shira like niggas. Ugh, I don't like the way they were doing that. Like, come on now, y'all. Do better. Stay on cold some of the time. What if Shira would have been like, yeah, I do like niggas, and y'all have been tight, so don't do that. Oh, so anyway, so Shira was like, yeah, well, I had these 6 months before, and I was really just supporting a black business because my friend asked me, like, girl, let me put this in your hair. And I said, yeah, sure, why not? Girl, we don't need you to support black businesses like that, sis. You can support black people in general by using your white privilege, by giving knowledge to the ignorant lily white friends that you have. We don't need you supporting black businesses, a $100 pop hairstyle, but you know what I mean, you don't use your white privilege to bridge the gap. That's how you can help black people. Talk about, I'm supporting black businesses. Girl, you using those trigger words and I see you and I don't like that. That was a very rehearsed answer. I mean, maybe she was being truthful. Maybe she was being truthful. But she should have said, in addition to that, I also help because of whatever, whatever, whatever. But it was no other way. It was no way for her to say anything about that hairstyle that would make me feel any differently. I'm sorry. I am sorry, not sorry that I feel that way. Period. But then the conversation turns to BDB's hair, and of course they're clowning her. You know, how'd you feel about him giving you a wave check? And she was like, you know what? I just showed up as myself. One thing about BDB, she real careless. She kind of just like, yeah, well, yeah, my breath was stinking, my hair was, you know, not combed or brushed, so it is what it is. And she did say, yes, I did go home with both of my girlfriends. I'm in a very happy, open relationship. Good for you, girl. Joseline then talks to Plastica. She's like, wow, the surgery. And it's revealed that the only thing that's real on her face is her nose. And she's like, you sure? She's like, yeah, I haven't got my nose done. I got everything done. My face done, my hair, everything's enhanced. They flash back to their natural challenge, which you know she did terribly. Mangina keeps chiming in because they've been beefing. So, but I don't know if it's Karen or Plastica. I think it's Karen. Plastic is the other one, girl. I don't know, one of them. The girl with the black hair that sound like Elvis to me. She is funny as hell on the low. I was listening to what she was saying. She was like, man, Johnny, shut up. You look like a tooth fairy. You look like Nicki Minaj, circa '07. She was coming heavy. Like, she was really on Mangina Hills for a minute. She was like, Caitlyn, relax. How you call Mangina Caitlyn? I know that's wrong. I should laugh at that, but that's funny. Joseline also asked, like, well, do y'all have sex? And she was like, no, that'll be incestual. That's like my sister. Oh my God, I keep playing with my hair, y'all. I'm so sorry. I know somebody's gonna comment, great video, but you should stop playing with your hair so much. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna just stand still for the rest of the video. Here we go. I am geeking and tweaking right now. I can't. I gotta stop. Why am I doing this? I'm sorry, y'all. This video gonna be long. Joseline asked if they had sex. She said no, that'll be incestual. And then she was like, well, what if they pay y'all? I was like, yo, Joseline is really, really about that life. Like, come through. What in the streetwalker? Like, who thinks about that? Joseline, you could tell she really been about that life. That sex word, like, she is off the dome with it. Crazy. And she's like, well, when I first saw y'all on TV, I thought, oh, they turn tricks together, which I ain't gonna lie, I thought the same thing. And I'm not a streetwalker or a sex worker, but they do give me package deal type vibes, literally. They tried to address the whole all lives matter comment or whatever the case, but it was just done poorly. She was like, yeah, Black Lives Matter. And she was like, well, I'm Latina. But Latina does not mean you're Afro-Latina. You can be a white Hispanic. You can be a white Latina. Let's not act like the Spaniards weren't the largest components of the slave trade in the beginning of the slave trade. So, like, just because you're Latina doesn't mean anything. You could be a white Latina. That does not mean nothing, sis. What does that mean? So don't let people hide behind the, I'm Latina. Are you Afro-Latina, sis? Do you have the, you know, African ancestry? Girl, I'm on one. Stop. And I don't even know why y'all acting so surprised anyway. Like, the Cubans in Miami wasn't just voting for Trump. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all all know that there's some Hispanics, not all, because my Puerto Ricanos, y'all know what's up. And not even just a shout out to Puerto Ricans, but y'all, it's some of the Hispanics are very racist. Okay? Extremely racist. So let's not do that. Mike said that they went to the room to try him, you know, once filming was done, once they got off the show, they was like, yeah, I really like you. And she's like, please, I like Teflon Dons, I don't like rats. And he like, yeah, well, I don't like liars. Like, you know, it's funny. He was like, well, Mike is an attractive man. Don't you think he's attractive? I can't say you're attractive. I'm like, girl, they look like the same person to me. If Mike grew his hair out, would you ever tell them apart? No. They look alike. They sound alike. They probably the same height. They look so much alike. Like, what is wrong? Saying Mike is unattractive is saying Chance is unattractive. Like, come on, get real. That was stupid. They looking like the damn Doublemint twins. How can you, why would you, I don't know. It's revealed that Chance was like the only people that were on stage that were probably for them were CHEEKZ and Wakanda. He feels like he would have gotten to know them better. Ames, it's revealed that, you know, she really didn't have a chance. She had a whole man the whole time. She was cheating on her man while she was there, and then they was just like, ugh, he was kissing all on my face and throwing these sea bass all around and this, that, and the third. It was just a hot mess. Then I don't know if y'all noticed, but the audio kind of like changed. It kind of dimmed out, like they was missing a plug. One of the producers ain't do something right, because girl, the audio got a little shaky. I'm like, Zeus Network, are you there? Okay. Let me find out y'all hiring, because y'all peeped that audio. I hope y'all did. Let me know in the comment section. I'm really detail oriented, so I noticed stuff like that. But then they got back together. Chance did say he was feeling Wakanda, and Wakanda was just like, yeah, you know, I think, you know, maybe you was really liked me, but you was really into Yummy. Y'all wasn't feeling each other from the get-go. And she pretty much just said you didn't really give it a chance at all. And Joseline was like, oh yeah, you wasn't ready for the queen. And she was just like, nah, not really. I was like, okay, Joseline. So then they go on to break, and then they're all switching off from the couch. And girl, Mangina and these shoes, girl. Mangina and these shoes are working me. I can't. Him and them Cinderella slippers. Maybe he needed to have some feathers or fluff at the bottom of his feet to make his feet look smaller. I don't know what he needed, but girl, them Cinderella slippers was terrorizing me. I ain't even gonna lie. They go on to break, and then they're all walking out, okay? Then it's time for them to come back after they eat lunch. And they're all walking in. They all have a seat. And Roly Poly, who looks good. I like that blue hair. I don't know who called her a blueberry, because sis, I like that blue hair. I don't care what they say. That blue hair was cute. Her outfit was cute. And you know, him, Mangina and Roly Poly gets into it immediately. And Joseline was just like, how are you still on the stage? And she was just like, well, my personality. And it's true, Mangina was making TV and Mangina was good for the show. And Mangina gets up like, who, huh? Yeah, yeah. I like when you do that. That is so funny. Yeah, yeah. Because Karen was going off on him like, shut up, Jimmy Neutron. She was calling him everything in the book. He was like, yeah, yeah. It's so crazy. But Mangina was up on the stage yet again, okay, because he was involved, and that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So, it's revealed that, you know, they about to get into it. The next part, girl, it's 4 parts, y'all. 4 parts. Who in them? Who? Where? Where are they doing that? Like, Zeus Network, yeah. I ain't mad, girl. Get a coin, because that's how it is. Y'all making this little project work and spread out. I ain't even mad. It's just kind of like dragging. But it's given, you know, the first round was good. The second one was a little bit better. The third one, this fight looked like it's gonna be good. I don't see Yodeler back out there. I do see Roly Poly sitting down, but maybe she just sitting there because Yodeler started the fight. And what about Yodeler's teeth, y'all? What y'all think about her teeth? I'm gonna leave a picture somewhere. Let me know what y'all think about her teeth in the comments. I ain't gonna say that. I just want to know what y'all think, because it might just be me, because I'm on one today, clearly, as y'all can see. Anyways, y'all, leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. Make sure you like this video. Give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we're going to be doing these reviews. We're going to keep them coming. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.